Hi there, welcome to Heart-Filled Kitchen. Today I'm sharing a great grocery haul with you from HEB and also ALDI. Okay, we're going to start out with the ALDI haul, and I mainly got produce there this time. And here are some baby Bella mushrooms that I am going to mix with some steak bites. It's going to be an air fryer meal. I am going to film it, so be on the lookout for that. Here I have Aldi's grape tomatoes. It's 1 dry pint. I always buy a package of cherry tomatoes each week just to have for our salads or just to eat with cheese and crackers. Here's a 16-ounce package of Freshshire Farms green beans. They're fresh green beans. They are a product of the USA. And of course, these are just going to be a side dish. I'm thinking about doing some sheet pan meals this week. And so this will just be one of the green sides to go along with that. Same thing for this broccoli. It's just going to be used on the side of my meals this week. The last green vegetable that I have here are some sugar snap peas. My husband likes to snack on these at work, so we're just going to give these a try this week. Here's 1 bunch of cilantro. I love cilantro if I make anything like tacos or quesadillas, anything really that is a Mexican dish. I love to top it with cilantro. Here's some Mountain King baby medley potatoes. This is a 1.5 pound package. It's just the mix of the red and the yellow potatoes. And I got these because I think we're gonna do like a shrimp boil. And now the last produce item from Aldi is just their 3 pound package of sweet potatoes. The only cold item that I have from Aldi's this week is the 4-ounce package of plain goat cheese. I like to eat these on salads with berries and spinach, or my husband makes a great fried polenta where he sautés some mushrooms and onions and then tops it with goat cheese, and it is amazing. I've allowed my maple syrup stash to get a little bit lower than what I like, so this week I purchased another bottle of the Aldi's specially selected pure maple syrup. This is a 12.5 fluid ounce bottle. The final 2 items on this week's Aldi haul is going to be some pasta sauces. I have just a plain marinara, and then I have the tomato, basil, and garlic. I have not tried this brand at Aldi's. I usually use the one in the glass jar. Is it Priana? Is that how you say it? But anyway, this will be my first time trying this. It is a little cheaper, so I thought I would give it a try. It's a 24-ounce container, which is 1 pound 8 ounces. And yeah, we'll just use these for various things. I would really like to know if y'all buy your pasta sauces from Aldi's, and if you do, what is your favorite brand? And all of you Rao's lovers, I want to let you know that for the first time ever, I noticed that they did have the Rao's brand pasta sauce at my Aldi's this week, and it was under $7. I know in HEB and Walmart, it's pretty close to $8 here in my town. So that was a really good buy on that, but I didn't buy it. My total these, and I'm going to give order these a try was $30.09. Okay, now we're going to move along to HEB. This is where most of my cold items are. So I'm going to go ahead and start here with my freezer items. I have the steamable HEB brand sauced cream spinach. This is really good just the way it is, but I do add a little more Parmesan cheese and a little salt and pepper to it. Another frozen steamable favorite of ours is the HEB sauced Brussels sprouts. It's in a really good butter sauce. I don't have to do anything extra to this. The final frozen vegetable from HEB are these green giant nibblers. It's 6 mini ears of sweet corn. The next frozen item are these Smithfield fully cooked pork sausages. These don't say it, but they're pretty big. I know, let me show you. I don't know if you can tell, but we have some frozen sausage in the freezer at HEB that are labeled sandwich size. These are actually slightly bigger than those. This is the Smithfield brand. They're fully cooked, they're all natural, they're hometown original, and I use these on English muffins, bagels, on the side of some fried eggs. There's just so many different ways that you can use sausage patties. Speaking of sausage, here is my 1 pound package of Owen's regular pork sausage. Continuing on with some meat products, this is the Texas Heritage by HEB smoked sausage. It is the all beef. It's a 12-ounce package. It's fully cooked. And this is what we'll be slicing up and putting in our shrimp boil. So in the shrimp boil foil packets, I have corn, potatoes, shrimp, sausage, and sometimes we'll add some crawfish or some crab meat. But this week it's just going to be, the proteins are going to be the shrimp and the sausage. This was not any part of a meal plan, but they did have pretty good deals on this. This is for steelhead trout. And this package here was $8.67. And this is enough for the 2 of us. I'll just cut it right down the middle, and that'll be 1 dinner. They did provide this recipe card along with the steelhead trout, so this is how I'm planning on fixing it. I'll be filming that as well, or you can just do a little screenshot. Maybe you can go ahead and give it a try, and then whenever I make it, you can let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Okay, the last fresh meat that I have here is a beef petite sirloin. It is boneless. It was $9.20. That's $9.39 a pound. Not quite a full pound, but pretty close at 0.98. And this is what I'm going to cube up and make with the mushrooms in the air fryers. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. It'll be my first time making it, but I think it's going to be really, really good. Here we have the Mickleberry smoked ham. It's a ½ pound from the deli. And we use these for sandwiches for lunch. And also from the deli is some HEB hard salami. It's fresh sliced. $4.74 for right around ½ pound. And this is for snacking. Cheese, crackers. This is good if you put some banana peppers in the middle, close it up with a toothpick and stick it in the air fryer. Really good. Or if you don't have an air fryer, just stick it under your broiler for a few minutes to get everything crispy and heat it up. It's delicious. Okay, this is my weekly stash of butter. This will go straight in my freezer. This is 4 sticks at 1 pound. In my last grocery haul, I actually opened it up and showed you. These are little miniature sticks. They still equal the same amount. It's just condensed. They're kind of short and chubby. And I love these because they fit perfectly in my butter dish. Also for the refrigerator is the HEB Organics whole milk yogurt. I like plain. That way I can flavor it with anything that I want, whether that be cinnamon or with berries. I also like to add this to my oatmeal. And this is just a 32-ounce container. And surprisingly, this organic yogurt was only $2.99 for this large container. And honestly, I like it just as well as I like the Chobani yogurt. Okay, I purchased 2 bottles of Central Market kombucha. Central Market is a higher end brand for HEB. They're a regular 2 for $5, and then they had $1 off, so they were $2 each. Versus what I usually buy, this is my very, very favorite, and that's the Synergy brand, and it's $3.89 right now. So big price difference there. I saved $1.89 each by buying the Central Market brand. But I gotta tell you, you can see I've already given this one a try. Totally different than the one that I really like. It looks like this Synergy bottle is bigger, but they're both 16 ounces. Now for those of you that like to make your own kombucha, I do too. But here's the problem that I have ran into, and I'm really curious to know if you have the same problem in your area. Now, I prefer to buy a store-bought bottle of kombucha in the Synergy brand and start my SCOBY from scratch versus going online and purchasing one, because I really don't have any friends around here that are into the kombucha that I could get a SCOBY from. so I have to make my own. And the problem is I cannot find the plain original. They're all flavored. Again, same with the coffee. I really want to know if this is just a local issue in my area, or are you also having a problem finding plain kombucha? Okay, so I guess that's enough rambling about my kombucha. Let's move right along to my husband's weekly dose of Minute Maid original pulp-free orange juice. And I just now noticed this is low pulp. He's not going to be too happy about that. I mean, he'll drink it and he won't complain, but I know he doesn't like it. Okay, let's move on down here to the produce. I have 6 ounces of fresh raspberries. This will go on my yogurt. I like it on English muffins with cream cheese. You just can't go wrong with fresh raspberries. They're delicious. Same for blueberries. I'll add these to my cereal, put them in the yogurt, add them to the English muffins or bagels. And this is the 18-ounce package of those. I also grabbed just a little bunch of 4 bananas. I like to get them a little green because if you can see back here in the back, I still have some bananas that I bought the other day. So I'll eat those first or make banana bread or muffins or something out of those. And then I'll eat these. I also like to add these to cereal. I like to make a fruit bowl with these where I add a mandarin orange cup, sliced bananas, coconut granola, and a little bit of nuts, and a spoonful of yogurt. Okay, that's going to bring us to our last produce item for the week, and that is the white seedless grapes. And we just, of course, snack on these, eat them with cheese. I just wash them up and make sure that they're easily accessible so that they don't go to waste. Okay, now we're into the pantry items. Here's a can of the Hatch diced green chilies. This is the mild. I just keep these in my pantry. I like to have them on hand for recipes. I don't have a use in mind for these right now on this week's menu, but I go through these pretty regular. Same for the black olives. I like to keep cans of these on hand just to add to the top of our Mexican dishes or anything else we can think to use them in. Okay, I told you earlier that I need to start stocking up on my maple syrup. Well, I have never tried this Sapjack organic maple syrup. It says, let's see, let me zoom in here so that you can read along with me. Organic Vermont maple syrup aged in bourbon barrels. Now, what doesn't sound good about that? The reason why I'm giving this a try this week is because they had a $2 off coupon, which brought it in below $6 and made it even cheaper than Aldi's. Here's another deal that I found this week at HEB, and that's for their organic pumpkin. It's 100% pure pumpkin. This is the 15-ounce can. I compared it to the Libby's and the other canned pumpkin that was on the shelf. The ingredients are exactly the same. They all say 100% pumpkin, but the only difference here is this is organic pumpkin. It was a lot cheaper than the other brands that were on the shelf, so I'm really hoping that this is some tasty pumpkin. The last canned items that I have for this week is this 4-pack of Swanson's chicken broth. Here's a 20-count package of flour tortillas. The total package equals 1 pound 10 ounces. This is a new brand that we've been given a try. It's called La Original Tortilla Company. And we've gone through 1 package so far of these, and they're pretty good. They don't have that weird commercial sweet flavor. I mean, of course, my favorite is homemade tortillas, but this is pretty close. I really like these. These are a local brand, so I don't think you'll be finding them in your grocery store, but they are really good and very close to homemade tasting. Now that's going to bring us to the HEB yellow corn chip strips. If I don't use these to make a taco salad or just dip them in salsa, I like to make some crispy tortilla crusted chicken, where you'll just crush this up, roll your chicken in it, top it with some cheesy queso, fresh tomatoes and cilantro, and it's delicious with a side of rice. Okay, now we're over here with my non-food items from HEB, and we'll start here. I got this pretty bunch of flowers because I always like to put fresh flowers on our table. This bunch was only $3.98, and that's usually what I spend each week whenever I buy the flour. Here is the HEB limited edition hand soap. This is for the iced cranberry and orange. Well, I went to the restroom while I was shopping, and of course they had their limited edition soaps out for everyone to try, and being the sucker that I am, I loved this one. So I had to pick one up for myself. Here are some hair products. Those of you that know me know that I have some extremely curly hair, and I have been trying to grow it out. And if you have curly hair, naturally curly hair, you know that your hair doesn't grow long, it grows big. So while I get over the hump of that big hair, I have been straightening it. So this is just some hair care products that I'm trying out. This is the HEB brand 44 Iron Guard. This is a heat protectant. Along with that, I just have the Dove dry shampoo to use in between washes. 3 years ago, I stopped dyeing my hair, so now I'm 100% natural, which means I have some grays. And I've read on a few websites that a few people use this cheap Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo for their grays. It washes out the yellow. I guess it acts like a purple shampoo. I don't know. We'll see. Here's just some toothpaste. I use the Colgate Sensitive, Crest Sensitive, just any kind of sensitive that we can get our hands on. Somehow I let my coffee filter stash get low, so I just threw in a package of those this week to get things stocked back up. And you may be wondering why I have 3 different sizes of Purex. Well, I had coupons, and I actually got this 150 fluid ounce, 115 load, this 75 fluid ounce, 57 load, and then my all-time favorite, the 240 load, 312 fluid ounce container. After coupons, all 3 of those were only $15. So I'll be set on laundry detergent for a while. And then the final product that I have here is just a filter for our AC. And I actually bought the wrong size last week, so I had to return it, and now I'm buying that because it's very necessary with the way the allergies are down here right now. Ragweed is a mess, and that just makes me a mess, and so I have to change these out pretty regularly. And the grand total for that was $164.31.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's grocery haul and that you'll give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Thanks for spending a little of your time with me today. And if you need some more food inspiration, here's a couple more grocery hauls for you to check out. I look forward to seeing you next time.